I'm just gonna fly. Screw this. This isn't going well. I know I only have 10 feathers left, but we'll make do. We get a refill when we get to, or before we fight Grunty. We don't really need feathers for much more other than this, because we're going to go become a bee soon anyways. So let's just fly and use the last of our stupid feathers. Rather than trying to be a big man about it and making no progress. Man, I am actually going to just literally be out of feathers. Oh, and we're at the top of the place. Cool. We'll just make our way from the top from now on. I was going to say from now on, which I guess I ultimately did say from now on. But we really don't have there's not much more from now on, if you catch my drift. So we'll just make our way from the top and go down. I could have sworn that there was actually something we needed to fly to in winter. Is there like a snowman up there that we need to fly to? I don't remember. I suppose we'll see how many jiggies we have once we get to back to spring. See, I've always been interested in that phrasing, like, it's a good game, but it's not a good blank. I've always been interested in that phrasing. I guess it's just, like, I think I can understand, like, with Banjo-Kazooie, I expect something completely different than what Nuts and Bolts is. My friend Steve, swears up and down that Nuts and Bolts is just bad, but also he does not like, you know, the core tenet of gameplay doesn't appeal to him. You know, he's a big Banjo boy like I am. But I guess it's the kind of thing that I imagine that, like with all things, if you're into the gameplay, you're going to be into the game, obviously. And like the car building stuff, oh, I needed feathers to fly up to get to the thing, and I also wanted to kill that snowman because I think he has the thing I want. For the time being, though, let's collect our last notes, so at least if any horrible accidents happen, we got all the notes. And then we'll have all the notes in the game, since we collected all the notes in Rusty Bucket Bay, obviously. Why wouldn't have we collected all the notes in Rusty Bucket Bay? Why are you insinuating otherwise? It's crazy. Oh, and the controller is continuing to act up. Have we picked up any feathers? No, we're still at big zero. I guess I'll go ahead and... Oh my god, this controller. I tried to move the thing and my A button didn't register. Okay, what needs to happen here? We need to go into Namnut's place and get the last honeycomb. Can we do that? No, we can't do that as a bee. We're going to need some feathers and we're going to need to come back to winter to get the last honeycomb. I don't think there are any just red feathers sitting around. I don't feel like exploring around this place. I do know that there'll be some out here in the lobby. Worst case scenario, we can leave and re-enter the level a couple times until we get full up on feathers, because I think they'll respawn each time we reload the level. And there's just like 4 conveniently sitting right here in the opening to the level. So let's just go become a bee. We'll think about what we're missing, because I was gonna say faux show, but then I almost said faux so. Finding a new way to make a slang word, making a new slang word. You know, I never thought about it, but it's nice how these aren't available immediately. Aren't obviously accessible immediately. By making you have these little buds, it forces you to explore a bit more of Click-Clock Wood rather than just taking the shortcut up here. And then the shortcut immediately opens up. In summer, these become small leaves, and then, you know, obviously as the year progresses, and then fall, the leaves get bigger, and then in winter there's just snow piles everywhere. I mean, there's what are those things called? Leaf piles. Leaf was the word I was looking for. Leaf piles everywhere in the autumn, available for you. Oh, I just noticed your sequence breaking thing. I'd be interested to know what that entailed, but I don't know enough about Nuts and Bolts to, I guess, benefit from any further information other than knowing that you sequence broke it. You only need 25 notes or not notes, Ikombokums, Mumbo tokens. Really? Like I have 50 of these suckers, and there's no more Mumbos left. My guy, I have so many Mumbo tokens. Is there just eggs up here? I think there's just eggs. I was hoping for some feathers. Feathers would have been very useful right about now. Let's see if we get Wishy-Washy Banjo. Nope, no Wishy-Washy Banjo for us this time. B is best yet, you say. But it does not yet have a form of attack. Also, I just realized that I don't have any food in my house. I know I said I just went grocery shopping, but I did not acquire... I acquired food to craft some groceries. There's not a Jiggy up here, so we're going to need to go back to the fall regardless. I got food that'll take me like... I got stuff to make like crock pot food, which will take forever. So I guess I'm going to be eating out tonight. That just dawned on me, so I'm starting hungry. Also, I couldn't remember what happened if you tried to dunk the bee in the water, so I wanted to try. Sorry. Oh, you just like, you dragged something before you were supposed to drag it or something, I'm guessing. I have played enough to know that you like make cars and have to have like, or it's supposed to be cars, but you could potentially make flying machines and boats, maybe? I don't know how much water is in that game. But that you're supposed to kind of like deliver a bunch of stuff basically, and that was kind of the problem my friend Steve had, that it was all like just really weird races, kind of like time trials, I suppose, is the way he put it. Like, oh, deliver things like in this amount of time. But I haven't played it myself, so the only thing I can say is what I vaguely remember my friend Steve saying, and the small amount that I played of it myself, years ago. That game's like, I think it's probably almost 10 years old at this point. If I had to guess, because I'm guessing it was probably a 2008-ish, so probably sometime around there. I just had to guess. Did we break into the... I think we need to go into the hive during the fall, and I didn't do that. So I think there's stuff in there. No, we went into the hive during the fall, and the bees make fun of you, like, haha, we don't have the gold anymore. Or whatever. What we do need to go back to the fall for, like, 2 Jiggies at this point, though. And we'll probably leave the level, because we can't break this as the bee. Come back in, we can go and collect that last honeycomb. Oh, I see. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, no, fly, bee. Fly, you fool. Oh, is there a Jinjo available up here? Oh, yeah, there's a Jinjo available up at the top of this place during the, whatever the hell part of the year this is. Okay, so we have 8 Jiggies. We're missing... Which Jiggies are we missing? We're missing the Flower Jiggy. And... What other Jiggy are we missing? Is there a Jiggy that the bee can fly to here, I think? That you gotta fly super high up. The bee can get, maybe that's, Oh, it's the house, the tree house that gets built. That's the Jiggy I was just thinking of. I was just thinking about that other stupid Jiggy that we couldn't get. But we're all good in the hood. Be interested to know how long we were in Click Clock Wood. Because I know in the Let's Play we were in here about an hour, and I felt like that was a very solid time for me. So we were probably here for maybe like an hour and a half, I don't know. It's been quite a while. Let's see, like the recording says we're about 3 hours, 40 minutes. I think when we came back from stream break, it was about 2:30. So it couldn't have been... It's probably been about an hour. Probably not as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, interesting. I've never heard people put it in the context of a puzzle game. But that is actually a good point. Like from the small amount I know about nuts and bolts, like you have to, construct your cars, obviously. Oh no, we can't come into fall as a bee. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and just do what we need to do as a bee then. If we can't come into fall as a bee, I thought we could. Because we just need to go get the flower Jiggy, the treehouse Jiggy, and we'll be golden. Let's actually pick up these feathers, because we're going to need them. But that makes a lot of sense, considering Nuts and Bolts is a puzzle game, where you need to, like, I guess, craft the right tools to accomplish a scenario. I think maybe tackling it with that mindset of, like, oh, I should be going back and remaking my vehicles and considering what I need for a situation might make the game a bit more interesting than, like, oh, well, here's another dumb racer. Oh, I just need to deliver this, whatever. That's actually a good idea. If I ever get the chance to play the game, I will definitely go into it with that mindset and see if that improves my experience. Because I know Steve didn't have a blast, but maybe with a change of mindset, it can be enjoyed. I do know that the game does some things that I personally am not a big fan of, like kind of making fun of you for liking Banjo-Kazooie in the first place. I was never a big fan of that. I think something weird also happens with Wumba, but I can't remember. I don't know. I'm a big dummy. So what all do we need? We need... Is it just those 2 Jiggies and the Honeycomb piece? 2 Jiggies, Honeycomb piece. And then we'll have everything in this video game. We'll have every Jiggy, every Honeycomb piece, and every note. And you can very easily prove otherwise, please. Please don't prove me wrong. My family, which since I live alone, it's just me, is dying. Yep, no magic at week. That's interesting that you can't take the bee into all parts of it. I guess it also makes sense since the bee would kind of chump Quick Clock would make it very, very simple. Oh, we need to go to winter for the last honeycomb. We can acquire the last, did I resolve my, do you lose all your worms whenever you leave the level? Yeah, because I defo got this worm. Yeah, we had like 7 worms left over, so you lose all your worms. What do we need? We need treehouse. We need... I know I keep saying this, but I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache. Also, I'm starting to get hungry, which is why I mentioned the realization that I bought food and then did not cook any of it yet. And since it's a crock pot thing, it will take a while. Let's go for the house first. Yeah, because we don't have an easy way to get back up here since there's no flight pads and fall, autumn, whatever. Fall also just has the nicest colors, all the reds, browns, and oranges. Spring can be very nice with all the bright flower colors and pastels, which I'm honestly a bigger fan of. But I've seen springs, like I don't get to see. Oh, did I get this Jiggy, or is this just not available in the fall? Oh, the Jiggy was available in the fall. I guess it's not. I almost jumped down there to grab that stupid worm that we don't need. Let's go ahead and make our way back to... Wait, the flower isn't done. My brain is getting so confused. I guess maybe Gobi resets because we left the level. I'm guessing that's what happened here. It's fine though. Everything's cool and good. There's no problems. We're all happy and friendly. Yeah, Gobi comes back. That's so weird. I guess because we didn't pick up the Jiggy, it set it to like some like previous state. That's so weird. Gobi couldn't make it all the way to Lava World, so he came back for some more water, I guess. I guess this is why it takes him so long to get there, since he keeps coming back if you don't pick up this Jiggy. Yep. You make your way back to Lava World. Sorry about that, my friend. So you remember at the beginning of when we started playing Quick Clock Wood, and I said I'd probably mess up and need to do all the things again, and then redacted that. I was like, no, I'll do it fine. We won't have to do all the things multiple times. Well, guess what? My initial thoughts were 100% correct. Also with me probably needing a small break before we finish the game, especially if I die here. I'll probably take just a small break to get some more water before we go to Furnace Fun and finish the game. That'll probably be the end of the stream, but we'll probably have another good 30 to 40 minutes of stream time. Just giving you guys some logistics. I don't know how much you care or it matters, but I'm throwing it out there just because that's what I'm thinking about. Thinking about what I'm gonna get to eat after this. So I was considering. Let's talk about food. Everybody loves to talk about food. We've exhausted the content of this level to talk about. I was thinking about getting a burger, but I was considering going for a burger tomorrow. So my initial thoughts were originally, oh, I'll go get a burger tomorrow because I'm gonna go do gym tomorrow. And after weights, a burger is incredible. But I'm hungry now. Don't have anything to immediately cook because I'm a fool and just get stuff that I'm going to cook for the week instead of, I guess, having survival supplies on hand. I'm very bad about just kind of like stocking up for the time. So I could go get that burger now, but then I won't have burger after lifting weights tomorrow. And that'll suck, but I guess by then I could actually have my food. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go get a burger now. Well, not obviously not now. Now? Hey, guys, I'm gonna go get a burger. Okay. I'll go get a burger and then I'll have my chicken quinoa casserole tomorrow. Oh, roasted chicken and rice sounds actually pretty good. Right about now. So let's see. We need to come here to get our last honeycomb, and then we'll go over to that last place, the Summer. We'll go to Summer last to pick up our last Jiggy, and the what is the name of that damn Jiggy? I mean, I guess the Jiggies don't have official names or anything. And oops, I was rubbing my eyes, and I ran straight into, excuse me, a block of racism, a racist cube. A racist? Racist? Race-dicey cube? We'll workshop it. We'll go ahead and just come up here. We'll grab, we're getting Nyahaha at. Papyrus, is that you? Oh, we got you hard. Let's go ahead and conserve our feathers because we're going to need them to, beak bomb this, this thing, because we need to come in here for something. Oh, no, I fell! That was just bad all around. Actually, what the hell is over here? Because we come over here in the fall to get a nut. What's in here in the winter? Because in the other thing, if we can get through that window, there's, a ding-dang, oh, there's just nothing up here, okay. There's a ding-dang, you know, honeycomb. The thing I've been talking about. If we can get that honeycomb, we'll be all good in the hood. But I just need to beak bomb the window, which I almost managed to do, but then I'm not sure if I hit the wall and Banjo panicked, or if the snowman hit me. The shifty snowman. I feel like his name's something like that. Oh, I never got that Mumbo token, but that's fine. We have more than enough Mumbo tokens, and it's not all about collecting all of the things. I didn't want this guy to bother me. So, oh, now he's gonna kill me. Banjo punch! Banjo punch! No, now we're dead! I don't know why I was trusting the Banjo punch. We already know the Banjo punch is not great. Don't know why I put my life in its hands. Oh yeah, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Hell yeah! I forgot that there was a bad holiday tomorrow, Columbus Day. But I don't have to go to work for it, so whatever. I'll just pretend that Texas celebrates Indigenous Peoples Day, like it probably should. I guess dying here actually didn't cost us much. It was embarrassing, sure. Especially since the reason we died was because I just put my faith in the stupid Banjo punch. No, not spring. Spring isn't summer. We need to go to summer for a Jiggy. We need to go to winter for the thing. Sorry, my brain's starting to fall apart. I definitely will take just like a 5-minute break before we move on to Furnace Fun and end game stuff. Because we want to beat this game in tip-top shape and not when my brain is slowly melting in on of itself, because we've been doing this for 4 hours now. I believe the last stream was like just 4 hours, so this one's only going to be a little bit longer, even though we literally did twice the amount of levels. Good quotes all around. Oh, I definitely shouldn't have flown from here. This was a bad use of my feathers. So let's actually land if we can. I should not have flown up here. Just because we only have a limited amount of feathers. Oops, and I missed that jump, of course. Oh boy, this is going great. We are going to acquire all of the Jiggies. We may have missed some notes. Even though we didn't miss some notes. We all know I got those notes in Rusty Bucket Bay because I knew where they were. I knew where they were. So I obviously collected them. I obviously collected the notes because I knew where they were. But we're definitely going to get all the Jiggies. We will not let a Jiggy pass us by. And ooh, that snowball almost like homed its way into us. We only have like 4 red feathers, so we may need to reset the level again if I end up messing this up. Because we can get about 12 red feathers very easily, just going like dicking around in fall. Also, like just the beginning of the level, etc., etc. And for the what did we need in summer? We needed the treehouse Jiggy. We don't need any feathers for that, so we'll be solid. We just can't let these Grublin hoods murder us, because we get strangely defensive. Let's go to summer. Let's go to summer. We'll come back. We'll come back for the health. Let's just go get our last Jiggy. We'll have a little wind down. We'll come back for the Jiggy, because obviously there's some disconnect between my hands, my brain, and the things that make my hands and brain do their thing. That's why it's called a disconnect, Zach. We're very aware. We're gonna go with summer. We're just gonna climb up the tree in a very nice, polite manner. We'll go back to fall. Not fall, winter. Winter. We'll climb up the tree. We'll get to Nabnut's house. We'll do whatever the fuck we need to do at Nab's house. Oh. I'm getting a case of the yawns. And we'll be good. Everything will be golden. And that was a strange jump I made. And oh, hey, there's feathers here. So, hey, no, don't. The controller's starting to disconnect. I think I'm turned away from my computer now. So I'm just gonna turn back. And you know, let's have a short, leisurely stroll. I said that we were gonna take a quick breather. So let's just have a little stroll around this. You can't wait to see me edit this together. This is gonna be fun. Especially because I'm not going to cut a minute of it. And by that I mean I'm going to cut the part, obviously, where I take the breaks. But I'm probably going to leave this futzing around in. Oh my god. Why can't I jump today? Why am I so bad at platforming? Is this punishment for taking pride in my slovenly... Slovenly? No, that wouldn't be slovenly, but my... Slovenly? Lazy? I don't think slovenly and lazy are interchangeable like that, but my lazy, desire to not, edit a stream? Is that what I'm being punished for right about now? That might be what I'm being punished for right about now. It could also be, oh god, you know, the more I think about it, it could also be the controller having issues on top of me not playing great, because, like, you know, we've already established that the controller has a few issues. I'm just gonna grab this fucking feather, because they're right here, but I'm not gonna grab that one, because it's slightly too out of my way. Just slightly. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's like weird thematic, like, having just posted about, like, editing, and then you're like, oh, I'm done now. That's thematics? Thematics? Thematics is probably a word. It's probably not how it's supposed to be used. Oh, yeah, no, that was definitely a controller issue, because I was pointing my, actually, well, I guess that's still a controller issue. That wasn't a desync or disconnect issue. That was, the stick was much more sensitive than I was expecting it to be. Going in hand with the thing that we were talking about earlier, with the Switch controls being a bit more sensitive. I wonder if the Switch sticks are actually analog sticks, or if they're digital to some degree. I wonder. They're probably analog, but I was just thinking about that. Like maybe they're digital, and that would kind of explain a weird disconnect between like wanting it to do you know, analog movement that the N64 did. But it'd be weird to make an analog stick that was not in fact analog. But who knows with this world? Everything's digital. Everything. Everybody has a Scrum team. Everyone has a Scrum master. Scrum is a really gross word, and I hate it. And this is how it goes now. Oh wait, the Jiggy's not. Wait, I got the Jiggy. Which Jiggy did I? Okay, wait, which Jiggy did I forget? Maybe there is a Jiggy where you just fly up real high as a bee, and I am gonna die. Maybe there's the... Because I said, oh, there's a Jiggy you need to fly up high to grab. Maybe that's in winter and you're supposed to fly to it. Maybe it's in spring and you need to be a bee to do it. I'm gonna go test spring first, just because I don't want to have to fly any more than I have to. Well, we have to go... No, we're gonna do this a smart way. We're gonna go to winter. We're gonna get that stupid health. We're going to... In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? Because we've done nothing of worth. Have we done anything of worth? No. Let's go ahead and just leave the level. And I'm gonna steal the 4 red feathers in front of Fall. I'm gonna make them my own. And then we're gonna go back into winter. We're gonna collect our honeycomb. I'm gonna fly as high as I can, see if I can see the thing. If I don't, we're gonna have a good laugh about it, and then I'm gonna go to spring, see if it's there, and if it's not, then I'm gonna pull up a wiki and see what the hell I'm missing. Because I honest to God, do not remember picking up the Jiggy for the treehouse. Like, when did I do that? Because I don't remember going in there in fall, and I think I looked at it in the summer and said, oh, I don't want to make that jump, but maybe I did and just don't remember. I mean, I could have also just maybe gone in there in the fall and don't remember. There's obviously a lot of memory problems happening here. I suppose we will see. And it's becoming more and more apparent that I very much so do need another break after we finish this stupid level. I know I keep talking about it. I keep thinking about that boyga. I'm gonna get a good burger. There's a burger place around here that puts Oh, I definitely shouldn't fly up there. Let's go ahead and just fly up to the closest spot I can. We'll platform the rest of the way up there. Oh, you're a stupid idiot. I don't want to deal with you. Here we go. We can just chill. We can cruise along here. That actually didn't use as many feathers as I thought it would. Apparently, when you go the way you're supposed to, things aren't as difficult as they are. Oh, he totally got us. I hate these stupid snowmen when they throw snowballs at you and they're just slightly off screen. Cool. We hit the thing. Now we just gotta land, and I'm gonna do this the way I like to do. I like to land on top of this. I like to scoot in there so we don't have to fly. But a certain sneaky little snowman managed to get me. That's fine, because it's gonna be good, because I'm going to murder this Grublin Hood, so he cannot knock us off. And I don't know why I did the big exaggerated hand motion there. You could not see that. That was for me and me alone. And Banjo, Tootie's life is at risk here. Please, let's go ahead and just sneak in there. There we go. We did it. We're good. Snare bear, that's what they're called. Thank you. I couldn't remember what the stupid things were called. Sorry for snapping straight into the mic. Oh, this is a nice song. You actually don't hear this very often. It not being on the main Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack. It's defo got to be in the Grant Kirkhope, like, everything in the kitchen sink edition. And where's the... Oh, there's the thing. Man, this room is shaped way differently than I remember it. How do we get up there? I just not make this jump? Yeah, I think it's, I think you're right that there's the snare bear, that's super high up that I didn't get. I think that's the one that I got. I think we became the bee, and then I was like, oh wait, no, that's probably in the winter, and then I just assumed I got it, and I was like, oh, all good in the hood, and just left. But just in case, There's a flight pad right here, just so we don't have to make any more unnecessary trips through the seasons. Let's go ahead and just fly as high as we can go. And we're gonna do a lap around it. Oh wait, is that it? Is that it? There it is. There's our last Jiggy. Okay, cool, and good. It's the last Jiggy in the game. We now have everything we're gonna bother to get. We have everything in the game that we're gonna bother to get. Oh, and I missed the ground pound, so now we're gonna fall and take some damage. That's fine. It's all good. We have everything. Let me check our Jiggy totals. 100. 100 on all of the fronts there. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go, there we go. That's what I like to do. That's the wonderful glitch I love. Let's get the hell out of Click Clockwood. I really love this level. It's neat. It's a kind of nice, like, design piece of having to return to a thing multiple times and it not being, like, 100% annoying. If you have to return to it a bunch of times, like I just did, it could probably get on your nerves a little bit, but, it's no Donkey Kong 64, you know, you compare Donkey Kong 64 and having to do, like, everything, like, 5 times. That really sucks, and it's on the other side with the Big Butt. Big Butt's probably gonna get us. Nope, he can't go under the leaf. Yeah. You're dumb, Big Butt! Haha! Nice. Good. Nice zinger. Definitely need a break. And we're, of course, going to take a break right here. Just because I love the music for the entrance to this area, and you just don't get to hear a lot of it. Okay, so take a quick breather, gonna get some water, and then we're going to enter. Oh my god, Furt is fun. See you guys in a second.